Hello folks, welcome back to Aldea. In this episode, I'm going to challenge myself with some really fine detailing. I'm going to build some retaining walls and a proper look-off landing for the Ferry Terminal and Havel Avenue bus stop. Working with elevations isn't my strong suit, so let me know as you watch if you have any suggestions. The end result here will be good, but the process to get there might be a bit messy. So come learn with me and let's build something beautiful. So as I've been looking at this, just the sheer number of pedestrians that are now coming off the ferry and also going to the ferry in this area, it's kind of creating a mess. I think I need traffic lights here, and it's not to control the vehicle traffic, it's to rein in the pedestrians so they don't just cross all at once whenever they want. And since these intersections are too close together, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of a complicated traffic light setup here. First, let's turn the traffic lights back on. And now we're going to set up a timing, and we're going to have these function together. This is where the traffic manager excels. So we're going to set up this one, set up a time traffic light, add a junction. So now they're both going to be part of the same timing because we want to make sure that it's green for the through traffic all at once, because there's no point going that one little distance and then running into a red light. All right, so first step, green's here, red there. And we'll let the pedestrians cross there. These guys don't. Over here, it's the same. So this is a fairly simple timing program, really. Set a minimum of 5, maybe 6. This is the main street, so it can run all at once, really. And then the side street, we don't really want them to hang out for too long, so maybe we'll call this one. We'll call this one 6. We'll start with 8, see if that works. Oops. So these ones go that. Pedestrians can cross. Alright, that looks good. The pedestrians go across. They've got green. The pedestrians don't cross there. I mean, I'm kind of tempted. The cyclists tend to screw it up. Anytime I've kind of set up where there's a sequence of just pedestrians, because the cyclists in City Skyline actually function. They have the rules of traffic but follow the pedestrian signals. It kind of messes everything up. So I think I'm just going to go with this. So let's set that in motion. There, I say that works. All right, so next, I have to do something about the slope and the way this is all kind of set up. Don't quite like, this is good over here, and I actually like the ramp, the way it kind of angles up. I like that we have the same, just a small adjustment so that they feed together a little bit more. But up here, this doesn't really work. So I'm going to mess with some retaining walls. I think that's really the way to go. Okay, I think we're set to go here. See what we can do with these. I'm always reluctant to use the stone wall piece just because it's old. And I kind of feel like this is not old. This would not be an old wall. This would be relatively new and concrete. In theory, I could do this with the intersection marking tool, but it does weird things with the retaining walls for some reason. And it doesn't actually quite work as advertised. So kind of left manually trying to fudge these things in. I'm sure there's someone out there who's watching me do this going, why are you doing it that way? I'm sure there's better ways to do this. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's really as high as it can go. And I don't even know if I like that. I have to put the declining one in before I will know. Oh shoot, it's latched onto the headway, not the other retaining wall below. This is the kind of thing that is just so freaking finicky. All right, well. What if we just kind of make one back here and move it? You know what? It's so hard to do this. I'm just going to move you out of the way for a moment. that's not half bad. If only the top weren't such a disaster. Now, can I, in this heap, can I grab that? I can. Okay. That's not bad. I wish I'd used the grass one on this side. But I am kind of scared. Could I just upgrade? Well, look at that. Actually, okay. I'm kind of amazed. Alright, this really needs some plants. Oh, maybe I'll try and cover that up with the surface network. It's been this much fun trying to mess with this. Well, let's add some more to it. What could go wrong? Really? The retaining wall needs to be on this side too, actually. Alright, not quite done. Okay, so I think ready for like a surface network up at the top. And it wants to snap to everything, even though I don't have snap on. It's off. Anarchy saying don't snap. But yet, here we are. It wants to do all sorts of silly things. I need the smaller one. 60 meters, way too big. Try it with the... Is there a 4-meter paving one? There is. You can let me know in the comments how you would have done this. I will happily take suggestions. And we've covered up the worst of it. But the heights are still not. Well, you know what? That's pretty good. That's not bad. It's painful. I don't love this kind of part of this game. And then this guy, surface painter, which is what I need to cover those. That's fine. It's fine. We'll take it down here too. Oh, I'm gonna need to use something there, so we'll wait on that for now. And decal on that piece. I'll put these in just because I have them open. I'll have to put something in that. I don't know what yet. Bit of a view. Maybe just some planters, a bench. So do we want a surface network here? Or do we want one of the slope things? Maybe I'll try slope, because this side I'm doing grass. More things, more nodes, just what I need. Which way is this thing going? I think it's bending the other way, so. Oh, it's snapped on, bloody thing. Try that again. There. Now I just need some bushes and stuff to cover up the weird parts. And after, I don't know, a dozen nodes added in, the poor node limit. Actually, that's kind of an interesting question. Where are we at with nodes anyway? Yeah, we still have lots. If it comes down to, if I run out of nodes before I run out of buildings, I'll go through and I'll install a no pipes mod, or just the feature on the 88 tile mod. Oh, you're going to be fussy too, are you? Alright, forest brush. Anything I don't want, I'll store over there for now. Well, the really tall ones are actually pretty good because they fit well in. Their stems disappear in. I won't have to raise their heights. And now some bushes. I really need to go through and make a better bushes brush. Oh, that's some grass, some prairie. This actually turned out better than I thought it was going to. I thought I might actually, this might be one of those times I make a clip for this channel, and then once I'm done, I delete it and it never gets aired because it is just such a failure that there's just nothing of value to show anyone. Not bad at all. Since we have such a density of bushes along there, I'm going to put some more along here. Must fix transfer manager before the next episode. I know I've said that before, but sheesh. So the only question is, what do we do with this? With this big flat area? I suspect if I put a building on it, the game, I mean, it'd be kind of neat to have some market stalls or something there, like kind of. But I think if I put anything like that out there floating, the game will just have a fit about it. It is a great lookout, actually, onto the terminal. So we could do a planter. We could do some tables and benches. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll just go take a look at props and see what might I could do a monument of some sort. These things float. I think these are attached to the ground, which makes them very useful in situations not like this. These guys, though, they can float. Way to kind of further cover up the blemishes too. So, floats a little too much. That's a shame. Little market stall. With that here, we do need some kind of seating. Get some street food while you wait for the bus or before you go hop on the ferry. I'm gonna try something here. I wonder about plopping the slope is too steep. I'll just plop you over here and then we'll move you. And will people accessing it fall right down to the floor, or will they go over there at level? These are questions I really don't know. It would be kind of neat if our fishing industry was dropping off fish here to sell. I think someone just went to there and then fell right down. Yep. Oh, well, it functions. But, yeah, one of the limitations of this game. Or at least a limitation of my skills. Maybe there's a way to work around that. If it is, I don't know what it is. So what do we want in the planter? There. There's the truck coming to deliver fish. I don't know if I want that to stay there or not. Because of all that. And another truck. This one, I could live with the stupid truck nonsense if people weren't sitting in quicksand here. You're released. It's a nice idea. I suppose I could put it over here so it's close to level ground. Or I could just copy some props in there. You know, maybe we'll just leave that actually. Leave it for the view. Get rid of one of these and we'll copy these. We'll just have one more row of seats and then we'll leave a gap. Yeah, well, those are up in the sky. I have a feeling that probably it should have some light too. It's actually better lit. It's more well lit than I thought, but I should put a lamp in over there. Here's my standard light. I guess the sun's coming up. They're teleporting. I'll just have to live with that. I'd say that's a wrap. The ferry terminal is looking pretty good. I think we will do the Lavoie terminal as its own episode as I work on the waterfront over here. Just working on it standalone. I get the feeling it will go better if I'm kind of doing the whole area rather than just the terminal by itself. So I think we're going to call it a wrap right here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. Any support for the channel is appreciated. We'll see you next time.